Ronan, thanks very much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Obviously, 30th anniversary edition of MIPIM. Maybe just give me some of your thoughts about this particular anniversary issue in terms of the content, what you've experienced so far.
It was a really important edition, of course, because celebrating 30 years is quite important anniversary, and for us it was really important not to go too much on what happened in the 30 past years, but clearly to be able to anticipate the 30 years to come and to be able to engage the MIPIM community in the 30 years to come. So that's the reason why we thought that one of the main challenge was about societal and environmental. That's the reason why we did ask the 8th Secretary General Ban Ki-moon to attend MIPIM 30th edition and to somehow offer this present to our community. Because we thought it was really interesting for them to listen to this really aspirational man, and I think it was a good keynote. He did address, and people were really happy to listen to his keynote.
And in terms of some of the wider trends, we've been picking up quite a lot in terms of well-being, of health, and also a lot on the alternative sectors. Are there particular things that you've kind of seen in terms of the trends?
30 years ago, when MIPIM was born in 1990, we were speaking about office and residential, to be honest. Now, 30 years after, a lot of things have changed and asset classes have evolved as well. We speak a lot about logistic. With the boom of the e-commerce, you can see that you have logistic platforms now in a lot of countries. We speak a lot about healthcare because we know that the generation and with the silver economy, etc., is getting older and older, and we need to have everything ready for that. So these are some specific asset classes which are clearly more and more important. But maybe something which is even more visible is everything about mixed use. We see that all the projects, apart from being really sustainable, all the projects do include a lot of asset classes. You have office, residential, retail, you can have hotels, you can have healthcare, everything about experience and people centricity.
And in terms of, obviously there's 30 years, but people will want to know what's next.
MIPIM is a brand with a series of events. We have the international platform in Cannes, but we also have an event in Asia, a regional event in Hong Kong, a national event in UK, in London, and we did launch also a new brand, MIPIM PropTech, which is a sister brand of MIPIM, which enable us to get together, the innovation community, the startup community with the real estate community, because digital transformation is key in any industry. So of course it's key in the real estate industry as well. So MIPIM PropTech Europe will take place early July. So it will be the second edition of MIPIM PropTech Europe, after the MIPIM PropTech in New York, which will turn 3. So it's quite important. It will be a really nice event to be able one more time to analyze the real estate industry a different way and to know what will happen next. And a few months later, in October, we'll launch our new MIPIM UK Summit, which is a really important event for us with what is happening in the UK. Of course, the international community is really interested in knowing what will happen next. So we speak a lot about what is happening with the Brexit and with the votes nowadays, today at MIPIM. So now we'll pursue this conversation next October at All Billingsgate in London on the 14th and the 15th of October with a totally new event focusing on networking and content, and hopefully it will be a fantastic opportunity to pursue the conversation and to gather the UK MIPIM community, but also international stakeholders as well, because we want to work more with international players in the UK.
Firstly, congratulations on the 30th anniversary birthday for MIPIM, and we look forward to joining you in London for the new MIPIM UK.
Fantastic, really happy to welcome you. Thank you.
Thank you.